Wait, this feels wrong. I think I'm gonna start doing ASMR. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I just realized today is Wednesday, August 14th. It is literally getting so close to back to school time and I'm like panicking, and I'm not even going back to school. I'm already graduated college, so even though I'm not really going back to being a full-time student, I'm taking one extra class while I'm working full-time. It's just like hitting me, you know, back to school feelings. It's kind of got me thinking. I wish I had someone older to tell me like how to prepare mentally and physically. I'm gonna talk to you about some things that I did while I was in school so I don't go from being a hot mess in the summer to being a hot mess at school. Because even though I'm like actively not a hot, well, no, that's a lie. I am a hot mess. But anyway, let's get into it. The first tip I'm going to tell you about is not necessarily physical, but it's more like mental. So you know when you start going to school, you wake up in the morning, you eat breakfast, and throughout the day you just get more and more tired. Like your energy levels just start to like plummet. Well, let me tell you why that happens. Usually for students, it's because they're not getting enough sleep, they're not eating. But most importantly, it's also caused by this thing called decision fatigue. Decision fatigue is basically becoming more tired and unable to make adequate decisions because you just have made so many of them during the day. It makes it harder for you to focus on school and concentrate on your studies while you're in school. And the way that I kind of combat this is trying to make my life the easiest I possibly can the night before I go to school. So try to get into this habit of every single night, prep your bag, prep your lunch, do everything you possibly can to make your morning really flow. Because once you get into a good flow, you will actually end up with more energy during the day and you'll be able to retain a lot more information while you're at school. By preparing the night before, it makes your life 100 times easier. The next tip, it actually has to do with coffee. It is 3:25 in the afternoon. Hello? It's 3:25, take my word for it, or don't. I try to stop drinking coffee after like 3:30 in the afternoon, maybe like 4 o'clock. And the reason why is because if you drink coffee within the first 2 hours of waking up, you absolutely will wreck your cortisol levels and that will make you crash so much earlier. Take my word for it because I graduated with a degree in biology. Your body has this hormone called cortisol, and cortisol is the stress hormone that helps you wake up and get your day going. Those hormone levels naturally peak in your body after about 30 to 45 minutes after waking up. If you drink this cup of coffee right when you wake up, you will spike your cortisol levels so high, it will make you have a much larger crash later in the afternoon. I always try and drink water first thing in the morning, and I know what you're gonna say.
I need my Starbucks coffee right when I get up in the morning before I go to school, or I will be a grumpy person.
If you're in high school or college, try not to drink it first thing when you wake up because trust me, it will make you feel so much more poopy hours after you drink it. That is why I try to drink coffee in the late afternoon. After college, I found that like at 10 or 11 a.m. was my sweet spot, and I started using coffee as a way to not only keep me happy but also supplement my energy so it stays completely level throughout the day. Okay, enough about coffee. I'm going to tell you about the more like physical things that I do to make sure I'm like prepped, low maintenance, ready for school. It's super important to feel your best but also look your best, because you don't really realize it, but confidence really impacts your ability to get through your day. So as you all know, I'm a woman of efficiency. If something's not efficient, I most likely will not do it. When it comes to beauty, I keep myself on a really consistent schedule because I get annoyed. I will like pluck my eyebrows. I will do this thing called dermaplaning where I basically take a little razor and like kind of like take off the peach fuzz and stuff. It doesn't really make that much of a difference, but it makes me feel confident and it makes me feel happy because I don't think you want to see my mustache. I'm a very hairy girl. I'm like Bigfoot, you know? Next thing I recommend is having like a really good face care routine.
But Dora, there's so many different kinds of facial products. I don't know what to use.
I use Neutrogena mostly and First Aid Beauty, and they are really the two brands that don't impact my skin. I did use Accutane. Did I kind of cheat the skincare game a little bit? Yes, but there's still things that I do to keep preventing that acne from popping back up. The next tip that I have is more of a mental thing. If you go on your computer or your iPad or your phone, ask yourself, is my phone cluttered? Is my computer cluttered? Because I bet it is. I feel like doing a deep clean every once in a while, maybe like twice a year, is something that kind of keeps my brain clear. And I say this because my phone, it has my life on it. When my phone is cluttered, my brain feels cluttered. That's why I recommend doing a little bit of a deep clean on your devices and kind of in your like digital world. For my computer, I try and keep all of my computer files cleared because I have so much things from editing, from school, from sponsorships just sitting on my desktop, and it can get really overwhelming when I'm trying to look for something and I can't find it. By cleaning up your computer, you will also clean up your brain. And then the last tip I have is another beauty tip. You want to make sure that you are looking and feeling your best during the school year. And one of the most effective ways that I do that is by working out. There's a huge misconception that you have to work out every single day of the week to look healthy and feel healthy. And that is completely wrong. From personal experience and from actually talking to a personal trainer and working in the healthcare field, I have talked to a lot of people that say you only really need 2 to 3 days a week to work out to feel your best and see the types of fitness results that you're looking for. For me, that is losing weight and getting more toned. And I honestly have stopped working out 5 days a week and I cut it down to only 2 days, and I am seeing far more results than I ever have. Now, it's also important the types of workouts that you do and what you're eating. I do 2 days a week and I will do weightlifting workouts, I will do mobility, abs, and I will do cardio all in one day. Not only am I feeling and looking different, but I'm getting better sleep. It's crazy how different you can feel if you work out consistently. And if you prefer to do more like chill activities, then find something that you like. Do it twice a week, but be consistent, because it is so hard to juggle everything and getting good grades, eating healthy, getting 8 hours of sleep. By having a workout routine, it can make you more likely to actually stick to your schedule, and it'll make you feel physically better and more capable of focusing on school. I can say this as someone who's graduated college. School's annoying. I know it is, but just try your best to keep yourself afloat, keep yourself feeling good, looking good. Those habits will follow you into adulthood and set you up for the future. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to Content by Coffee, and I will see you later.